If things stay this way, Andre Bishop is going to coast into victory. He has a considerable lead against Joel Savone. Right to the head with that right. Joel Savone's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Great hook to the head that time. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Savone's nose is now starting to bleed. Comes right back with some offense of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big shot.
I think he can survive it. Why? Because he has all that amateur experience. He's been in this position before.
Back to the head he goes. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. He took a shot, now he gives a left. There's that overhand right. That was a nice hook that landed that time by Andre Bishop. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Fires right back at him. Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can, and he will build off of it because you can see his confidence is mounting round by round.
All right, breathe. Deep breath. Get some water. Good. You gotta fight this round, baby.
Listen, I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it away. I just got you, okay? You got that? It's going to happen.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Listen, kid, keep the jab working. But I need to see more than one punch. This guy...
Listen, I am not going to stand here and watch you take those shots.
Bishop's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. I really like what Andre Bishop is doing here. He's scoring well against the veteran Savone. Good defensive skill. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
Andre Bishop's left now getting into the mix. Scores well to the head with the right hand. There's the combo to the body. Oh, that's good stuff. Boom, left hand comes home. Big shot there. Andre Bishop blocked by that power punch. Bishop is down. Bishop able to get back on his feet, but will he be steady on those feet?
I think he will, and believe it or not, I think there may be an opportunity for him to catch his opponent coming in a little reckless.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked. Look at that. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
For 9 straight years, the Cuban Joel Savone has dominated these World Amateur Games, but not tonight. He needs to make a comeback to catch up to Andre Bishop.
All night long, Trey. This is your fight. All night.
I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter.
Okay, now come on. You can do this. You can do this. I need another round from you. We got it.
Counter punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch.
You don't need that. Throw that away. I got it.
Okay. Deep breath.
Gotta
Deep
fight
breath.
this round, baby.
Relax. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
This has been a sublime performance by Andre Bishop. He has been in control all night long as we're in the final round now.
This way you want to keep your concentration. You don't want to slip up now on the way to the bank.
The young up. What a shot. Big hook comes in. He got rocked. He's just solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? About that. What a big win for Andre Bishop. He is able to knock out the 9-time defending gold medalist Joel Savone. You can already imagine what's going to be said about Andre Bishop as he launches his pro career ahead.
Andre, how does it feel to be named fighter of the games?
It's terrific, honestly. Being voted fighter of the
Yeah,
games,
baby!
It's an honor.
Gold medal, baby! Yeah.
This is my baby brother, my big baby brother, Ray.
Hey, big baby Bishop, I'm a fighter too, and one day I'm gonna be right where he is now.
Like I was saying, it's a lot of talented boxers out here, and it's an honor
Hey,
just being...
hey, Bishop brothers are in the house. Big baby Bishop, what? It was a fabulous tournament. Truly exciting to watch. But even more exciting, McQueen Promotions is pleased to announce that we've just added Isaac Frost to our roster of boxing talent.
Isaac, are you disappointed that Andre Bishop won fighter of the games?
Disappointed. I'm the heavyweight gold medalist. No one went the distance with me. Nobody here could ever go the distance with me. I am the best fighter at these games. Period.
Andre Bishop is a talented middleweight, but I think Isaac makes a good point. Regardless, both these young men could have very bright futures in professional boxing.
I want to see some speed. I want to see you punch harder, faster. Bend those knees and get low. Speed and power, speed and power. That'll move your head back. Don't slow down now. Keep it up. Let's go. Work it. Knock him out. Hold you.
okay?
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight, too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters. I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on what you do best and let Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career?
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years. I can do that for you, too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me.
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad!
You've been listening to this stupid old man.
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with.
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision. Lucius Palmer likes to run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
What a night of boxing here at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, Illinois. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. So much to talk about tonight on this card. The thing that interests me, and so many of you out there, is the pro debut of Andre Bishop. The much talked about middleweight prospect will be debuting against Lucius Palmer, a veteran who looks to give him a test.
Remember what we talked about.
Everybody in this arena has been looking forward to this moment, the opening moments of Andre Bishop's pro career. So much hype, so many expectations. Stands opposite Lucius Palmer right now. Of course, all that hype built on the foundation of a gold medal at the World Amateur Games. Lucius Palmer's hit by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. Did you see that? Big body shot floors him. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Little head hunting with the left. Bishop's ability to punch, to flat out put forth power, puts people in the seats. Early on, that's what they expect to see here.
And early on, sometimes too much of a good thing, guess what? It can be dangerous. It can backfire. If he lands a punch and it doesn't get rid of the guy, well, what else can he do? What happens then?
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him by Palmer. Well, as if it's right on cue, Lucius Palmer here at the end of the round, flurrying against Andre Bishop. And now we got a fight. Wow! Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Victory to start your career, as if the buzz isn't big enough for Andre Bishop. This will put fuel on that fire. He gets rid of Lucius Palmer. Impressive stuff.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop, clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
I said it before, kid. I don't believe in building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs, man. You've got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. And I'm gonna help you get there. We're gonna take some fights against decent guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I want to see these guys on the floor.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. A much anticipated bout between Andre Bishop and Mike Walker. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans. Mike Walker is lined up for Andre Bishop in Bishop's second fight of his pro career. Of course, he won in his pro debut against Lucius Palmer, now trying to make it 2 in a row. Good block by Andre Bishop that time. We'd like to see more of that. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Mike Walker. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Walker's able to land a nice clean left hand. Power puncher facing a high stamina guy, a well-conditioned guy. How can the well-conditioned fighter best guard his body so that the power puncher isn't targeting him?
Oh, move it. Get on his bicycle a little bit. Don't stay right in front. If that power puncher is the power puncher, that's his strength. But his weakness is he probably has to have you right in front. Give him angles.
Nice.
Good way to protect the midsection. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Good smooth work by Andre Bishop. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2. Boom, boom. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. Enjoyed watching the professional development of the young, unbeaten Andre Bishop, Teddy. You know, the one thing I wonder when we watch a guy like Bishop early on in his career like this is, does he just have to win, or does he constantly have to look impressive doing it?
Oh, like Al Davis said in the Oakland Raiders, just win, baby. But if you want to be on television, if you want people to actually buy tickets to come and see you, in other words, you want to make a lot of money, you win, and you better win excitingly.
That jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position.
I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my old ways. We only here.
Walker's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. Nice work with the combination by Andre Bishop. Targeting a left hand down low. It seems to me that Bishop is right now uncomfortable with the pace that's being set in this fight.
Well, he started the pace. See, that's the funny thing about it. He said it, but he might not be able to keep it up.
That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I can... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Mike Walker's unable to withstand that combination.
That's what happens when you cover a little slow. And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Walker's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Bishop's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Walker's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. And we come to the end of round number 2.
Okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his... Nice. This guy's never felt a beating like this before, Andre. He ain't used to your power. Let's seal the deal, Andre. Let's put this guy on his ass.
Walker's got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings. Good step back counter punch there. Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Andre Bishop. Bishop's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing. And I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Walker's able to land a good, solid left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Zoning in with the overhand left. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Walker's jab, and banging away he goes. Once again he goes down. Can he survive this? But he's going to continue on, beating the count. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Now that's some fine work right there by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop returns to the corner after just nailing his opponent a solid shot.
Yeah, well, now Gus will tell him, stay after him, but he will also tell him, do it the right way, with good defense.
Final round here of what has been a night where Andre Bishop has been in total command of his opponent.
You just don't want to slip on a banana peel now, or on a right hand.
Now that is sharp, accurate punching, the three-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like he's... Mike Walker's macked by a left hand. Big shot he just scored with. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Andre Bishop.
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And Wilfred Rosario do what Mike Walker and Lucius Palmer were unable to do. Andre Bishop now 2-0 in his career. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans to see if the young upstart can make it 3 in a row.
and his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Guantanamo, Wilfred Rosario.
All right.
you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these. Oh, just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Look at this swarming attack. Rosario's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting close.
Oh, things are solid. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically.
There it is! And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
One, two, three, 4, 5.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
What's that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
And I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Will Keyshawn Hayes be able to stop the Andre Bishop Express? Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. We welcome you to Atlantic City's Boardwalk Hall to see if Bishop can move his mark to 4-0 as he faces Keyshawn Hayes.
Bishop. His adversary, by way of Newark, Keyshawn Hayes.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one under... Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. And yet another big shot comes in. One shot and down, Teddy.
And now he's going to have to find a way to clinch. He needs time to recover.
Is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Headshot lands, was a hook. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Hayes' defense penetrated rewarded by a well-targeted uppercut. Oh, he is big shot comes crashing home. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4-0 never looked so good. A knockout win, Andre Bishop over Keyshawn Hayes.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid. Oh, good luck with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not gonna be your night.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much-anticipated main event. The stage is set. Now the spotlight falls on the unbeaten, hot rising prospect, Andre Bishop, as he takes his first major step up in facing middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Andre Bishop. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is the key to victory tonight. Teddy, southpaw versus orthodox fighter. So many times we've heard how useful the right hand can be in this matchup.
Yeah, usually trainers love to tell orthodox fighters against the southpaw that the right hand is the dragon slayer.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Hands up! Hands up!
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do.
Great!
What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old cast with a ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
End of round one.
Kid, the judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. McQueen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
That's it.
Well, this second round has brought out the best in Andre Bishop. He is unloading an attack. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Nice work. Nice work.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Andre Bishop doing some damage to Ricardo Alvarez. A big offensive attack. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Here in round number two, Andre Bishop's really opening up. It is bombs away. Scored well up top. Bishop's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the hard charging with that right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Solid shot. The left hand came in. Crashes home with a hook. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that he was still in range. He thought he was at a safe distance. Now he knows he wasn't.
Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Please do your line. That was let's keep throwing the jab. Set up the right, okay?
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that...
Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. We're seeing every angle that Andre Bishop offers up. He's a smart fighter and can counter beautifully. Big shot, the right came clean. He turned things around, and now his opponent has to be asking himself questions.
Yeah, he's got to be saying, what do I have to do to get rid of this guy?
Teddy's, how about that left right there? The power punches of Andre Bishop just raining down on Ricardo Alvarez. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Scored well with that straight left. The combo lands upstairs. Bishop's fighting real smart here on the outside. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He got hit, but he sends it right. Wow, nice flush left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Andre Bishop returns to trainer Gus Carisi, and that was a great round Gus just saw from his charge. Bishop stunning his opponent.
Yeah, well, Gus is going to probably remind him, the guy's hurt. He's going to be on survival mode. That means he's going to be using his legs, moving his head. That means you can go downstairs, visit that basement.
So a new round is underway here, but will it be just where we left off? Remember, the bell rang in that last round to keep this fight going. He was taking a beating.
Yeah, well, I hope that he watched some Houdini movies. I really do, because he's going to have to do a Houdini.
Huge right hand comes crashing home. I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting attacked. Oh! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Yeah!
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Nice place.
The gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's boxing club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me. I did what I had to do. I fought.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up.
I like those conditions.
And let's go get it on. Remember now, the professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
What's this I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen?
No way, Dre. Yo, Mr. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna let him keep doing what he's doing.
Raymond, you'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man. I always wanted you
I ain't you, Dre. I'm me. I'm a heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
How's Gus taking him?
I had to let Gus go.
Raymond, no!
I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man. You understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre. It's like that.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head. B. A to B.
Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He just had a fight. He ain't had time to rest.
I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now, or there's gonna be serious problems. Okay?
Fuck it. Let's go. I served my full sentence. I lost my youth. I lost my career. I lost my dream. Now what? Baby brother got me a job as an assistant trainer. Listen for the bell, man.
Relax. Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see. A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond? Andre, you remember Mr. Franco.
Andre.
Mr. Franco has retired from the force. Works for me now.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre. I'm sorry the way things worked out for you. But I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away. We can't afford distractions. I hope we can count on you to help your brother.
It was good just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym. Put your weight on your lead foot. Turn your hips more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
Thanks for the advice.
This gym's got a reputation. I can't have people looking in here see me slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting. I like you just fine, Megan. Always have. I never liked Mason Brooks.
What the fuck was that, Brooks? You're supposed to be sparring. Oh, fuck you, has-been. The shit wasn't low. Fuck you know about it anyway. You ain't even a fighter no more. Why don't you go clean some toilets or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Go clean them toilets. Yeah, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
Get out of the ring, Raymond.
Dre,
What you doing? Raymond, get out of the ring.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beatdown. I like him better already.
In that case, I'm happy to help Mason become a better person.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
Want to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I going to do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Here we go. Round number 1, scheduled for 6. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. You remember when Chavez is hurt by that. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Chavez's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Well, it is what it is, what we have in front of us. What is this, one of those where you warn our viewers, don't go get a sandwich?
Oh, just don't go to...
Big right hand. Antonio Chavez has got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Bishop's turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because big shot. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Chavez is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Well-played. What a big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Chavez is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you...
Wow! And that's it. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is, he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the ring. Andre Bishop just dropped his opponent in that last round. Trainer Gus Carisi may know that the end is near.
He knows the possibility is there, Joe, no doubt about that, but he wants to make sure that his charge does not get careless either. He goes and finishes the job the right way.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza. I'm alongside Teddy Atlas here ringside for heavyweight action tonight. The American Andre Bishop taking on the veteran Mexican
We went over the
Raul
rules in the dressing
Castillo.
room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
So round one is underway between Bishop and Castillo. We'll give you something to look for, at least what we've been hearing out of the Bishop camp, is that they're very conscious of the body punching of Castillo. So look for Bishop to try to defend that well. That is it right there. I mean, Raul Castillo's been hurt. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Eddie, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Castillo's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight? Oh, and there you go. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? So the heavyweight version of Andre Bishop is just as powerful as the middleweight version we used to know. A knockout victory now. He earns it over Raul Castillo.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
This is a big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart. This is a big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man, and if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Here's what you should be looking for here at the start of round number 2. How much is Andre Bishop using that right hand? Because it appeared that he severely injured it, if not broke it there in that first round.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And look at how much that was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Big shot there. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Johnson showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Good job with another left hand.
Circle! Circle!
Hey, let's go!
It's all right. Keep moving.
That's a serious power punch he just landed to the head. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Blocks away that headshot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs.
In here.
Good dominating effort in that last round by Andre Bishop. Stunned his opponent. Gus Carisi has to be happy in that corner.
Yeah, he is, but he's going to tell him some advice. He's going to remind him, okay, how would you behave if you were hurt? You'd start moving your head. Well, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to move his head. Let's not wait for that. Let's go to the body where we can find it and then go upstairs.
Bishop's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Andre Bishop, with only his left hand as his real weapon, just isn't landing it at all. He comes back with the left hand again. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. How about about that left hand?
Keep working the body.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the word by Meldrick Johnson.
Get after him.
There's another left hand from him. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Johnson's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
Okay. Take a deep breath. Relax. You go. Nice work. Now let's double up that jab. I want to see 2 jabs, Dre. That'll put us in position.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. That's a good left hand by Johnson. Carissi's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky. And maybe, you know, Gus sees him in the gym, but he doesn't see him 24/7. Maybe Andre not living the right way.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of him.
And now another left. Johnson's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Little setup punch. 1, 2, 2 jabs to the body. To the head he goes with a left hand. Johnson's mouth is cut. You can see it's getting worse as things progress here. That could be a factor later on. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Well landed, that hook by Andre Bishop. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Hooks to the head. And that's the end of round 4.
Just breathe, relax. How you feeling out there? Now you're not with...
An interesting footnote to what we're seeing here tonight with Andre Bishop. We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that those in the know say he actually had injured that hand during his prison stay. Good block. Good solid overhand left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. Johnson's cut is really a mess right now, and it could jeopardize this fight for him right here. Teddy, is there blame that needs to be placed on his cut man? Could he have done more?
Well, really, the trick to being a cut man is pretty simple. It's not rocket science. You have to have the right medicines, the right coagulants. You have to be calm. You have to be able to put pressure on that cut, get it to stop, and then put those medicines in. But you need a little help from your fighter. You need him to move a little bit on his bike and give those medicines time to work.
Johnson's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Meldrick Johnson. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Andre Bishop's doing really well on the outside. Oh, good-looking two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Keep making those investments underneath.
Listen up. This is what you're doing. The reason why he's landing it is because you're standing there letting him work. He's controlling this fight right now. You need to take this fight back. Slow him down. Lands.
Where's it written that you need to win a fight with both your left and your right? Bishop is doing a beautiful job of boxing well, moving, and sticking that left hand and scoring.
Hands up.
Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands. You're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. Well, Andre Bishop wishes he could probably reel that one back in. Bishop missed badly on the power punch.
Relax, relax.
Big shot up top. He really got to him there. Good job with another left hand. And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. A well-placed left hand up top. Johnson's tag. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. At this point, Andre Bishop can just put it into cruise controls.
Yeah, they have that choice. They could go into the prevent defense and coast home, or they know the business, and Gus knows the business. They want to be an attraction. He could say, go out there and finish. Make people talk about you when they're leaving this arena.
Solid hook upstairs. He comes back with the left hand again. Andre Bishop's got a good understanding of how to approach this. He was rocked earlier, but you can see he's not doing what got him into trouble.
Oh, that means he's smart. That means he's thinking there. Good for him. He has a chance of turning this around.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Scoring well with that hook by Andre Bishop. This is what Andre Bishop talked to us about. He said, if I could target any one punch, it's going to be that big hook. Well, hit the target that time.
Left and right.
There's another left hand from him. Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Bishop's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Targeting that overhand left. Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go 2 ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close the show.
You just look at Andre Bishop's opponent, and you can almost see it in his face that he feels he has no chance. Bishop has dominated all night long as we're here in this final round.
Now it's up to Bishop. He's got one more decision to make. Does he want to just go out on the stage and take his bows afterward, or does he want to bring the curtain down? Does he want to go after it?
Johnson's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
And now another left. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up!
Pace yourself.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
In and out. In and out.
Solid left hand to the head. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.
You need to
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as Neil.
Andre Bishop's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. Stewart's on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight. Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop. This, his first fight since breaking his right hand against a very game Meldrick Johnson. Tonight, Bishop faces Reggie Stewart. Gus Carisi, the trainer for Bishop, assures us that he's better than ever, that the right hand is not a factor.
I'm not going to call his trainer a liar, but trainers have been known to bend the truth a little bit. Obviously, if his hand wasn't right, he's not going to let anybody know. He doesn't want anybody to take advantage of that fact. But the fact is, it should be fine. It's been tested already in gym workouts.
So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Stewart's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Blocks that punch. Andre Bishop's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Andre Bishop, when he was in his prime, he always had a very good left hand as a middleweight. And from long range, look at that. Stewart's on the floor and in a bad spot. Now that's impressive. All week long, everybody was talking about the injury to the right hand of Andre Bishop. He just knocked out Reggie Stewart with that right hand.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you as Andre Bishop looks to stay perfect as he faces Dwight Cooper.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Remember, double up.
Round number one between Bishop. Dwight Cooper landed flush, and trouble for Andre Bishop as you can see the start of a cut over that right eye.
He's in a bad spot too, right in the corner where it could run right into the eye and impair his vision.
Good shot to the body by Bishop.
Finish with the hook.
Teddy with a power puncher against a high stamina fighter, a guy that can take you into the deeper rounds. How much is it a disadvantage where it sort of takes away what maybe he's best at?
Well, it's a disadvantage mentally because if his power doesn't work and the high endurance guy is still there, he may start to dissipate. He may start evaporating right in front of you.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Good jab by Cooper. And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Scores up top with a left. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Look at the blood starting to flow now from the right eye of Andre Bishop. That's a bad cut.
Well, the corner has to do their job. They have to get the medicines in there. They have to put pressure on. But they also have to remind their fighter, okay, give us a chance for this medicine to work. When you go out there, don't go after him. Move around a little bit, play defense. Give what we did a chance to work.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Bishop snapping that jab. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Hit the body.
He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. Bishop splits the guard with an uppercut. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Cooper feeling that body punch from Bishop.
Well, Cooper's going to have to be prepared for that all night long because that is his M.O.
Solid hook. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Good right hand by Bishop, landing flush against Cooper. Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can. And he will build off of it because you can see his confidence is mounting round by round.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it.
Uppercut. Uppercut!
Nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Great combination from Bishop.
Attaboy!
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Cooper's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Bishop now able to land that left hook to the body against Cooper. Final 10 seconds. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here.
Gotta keep the pressure up on this kid and keep your hands busy, all right? Nice.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well.
Body.
Hooking to the body.
Hands up.
Andre Bishop's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Punches and bunches, combination up top. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues.
He's tired. He's tired.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
You're doing great.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
All right, breathe.
Teddy, you think this is the moment where Gus Carisi gives him the green light and says, hey, you got him right where he wanted him? I mean, Bishop got to his opponent there.
Not an experienced guy like Gus. He'll tell him stay after him. You got him a little bit hurt. Keep pushing him downhill a little bit. But he'll tell him do it the right way. Don't get careless.
Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he... Solid. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cooper's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this about him, but Teddy, right now, stamina is a real question mark for Bishop.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand how it would be because he's always been in shape.
Did you see that? And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? But able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Oh! Dwight Cooper's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. Well, throughout the night, we were following Teddy's scorecard, and Teddy, you had him up. You felt he was in control. Now he leads, no doubt. Bishop's your winner by TKO.
Well, that's why he got the TKO, Joe, because he was in control. He was doing the right things, and it led to this.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. but we really need this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. A 10-round heavyweight fight between a top 10 fighter in the world and a comebacking former middleweight prospect as Kobe Nichols takes on Andre Bishop. Teddy, who would have thought Andre Bishop would have an opportunity like this?
Well, you know they say, Joe, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who overcome. He has overcome, he has waited, and he has his moment.
Bishop's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Nichols is making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity. Something about an unbeaten fighter, as is the case with Andre Bishop. Start of round number 1 against Kobe Nichols. Bishop just doesn't know how to lose. Nichols is going to try to change that tonight. That's the kind of officious refereeing that can cost a fighter a bout. The ref is saying that was a low blow and taking a point away from Andre Bishop. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. He's jumping all over him now. Nichols is nailed. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Teddy, typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against a real high stamina, well-conditioned fighter, what adjustments do you usually see made throughout the fight?
Well, one of the adjustments...
Nichols has been stunned. Bishop's put forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination score. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's... Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. A good block. He comes with the straight right hand. And now he's targeted. Nichols is banged by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful.
He falls victim to that big hook. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is the key to victory tonight. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. And that's the...
Those shots were locals.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I'll lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Nichols' legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out...
Wow! He didn't see that hook, and now he's seeing stars.
And the subtle thing here is it wasn't just brute force. He didn't see it because it was timed beautifully.
1, 2, 3.
Nichols is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Thanks to some poor refereeing, Andre Bishop strayed away from the body shots. Still, he was able to earn the knockout victory against Kobe Nichols.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else, never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to...
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering how the hell did we get to this place? It's not going to do us any good to worry about it, is it? I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's going to fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world, to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You got to give it 100%.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other, a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
Welcome to Las Vegas and the MGM Grand, where we have one of the most anticipated and by far unique heavyweight fights we've ever brought you. Brother against brother, estranged and at odds. Now Andre Bishop and Raymond Bishop face off in a heavyweight eliminator. For the winner, they get a shot at the world champion, Isaac Frost. Teddy, these are unique circumstances.
You know, to be a top fighter, Joe, one of the things that sometimes a lot of the audience might not understand, they know that you have to go after the guy, you have to be aggressive, you have to be in shape, you have to be confident, you have to have talent, but you have to control your emotions. How on earth do you control your emotions when you're fighting your brother?
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Come on,
this isn't their backyard. This isn't a pillow fight. This is brother versus brother for all the marbles. A chance to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. Round number 1 underway. caught by Raymond Bishop. Not much action as he just ties up. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. There he goes with the right hand again. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook?
Double up when you punch.
Bishop's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo.
Unload.
Rushing uppercut by Raymond Bishop in the bell ring.
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother, but he's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
It's okay. Pay him back. Protect yourself.
Wow. And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's done.
It's okay. Fight's over. Stay there.
You all right, Dre? Sorry I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend as Raymond knocks out his older brother, Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion, Isaac Frost.
Welcome to Las Vegas and the MGM Grand, where there is a great atmosphere for this heavyweight title fight. And why not? We have two of the best in the business going at it. As the young upstart, Raymond Bishop, who earned his title shot by knocking out his brother Andre, finds himself now opposite the world champion, Isaac Frost.
Great anticipation here, great crowd. The reason why we have a great crowd, not just because you have two of the best, but you have two guys that have a style that almost guarantee that the fans are going to enjoy it.
Fireworks from Bishop and Frost are anticipated. Let's see how it works out. Isaac Frost's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
Introducing first, hailing out of Philadelphia, Raymond Bishop. And now, fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world, Isaac Frost.
Okay, guys. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
The two titans collide here. The heavyweight championizing Frost underway with action against Raymond Bishop. And banging away he goes. Raymond Bishop's flipped by an uppercut, and he's on the canvas. From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Able to get rid of that one. Frost is so strong early on here. You see the aggression of the hip. Situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No, that's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this. Listen, I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me. Maybe if he ever wakes up, I'll knock some sense into his stupid ass.
Tell DL he could have whatever he wants. Get me in the ring with Frost.
I know emotions are running high right now, but in the heat of battle, people say things, ugly things. That's all for now. Please. Tell Andre Bishop he doesn't have anything I want.
Everybody wants this fight to happen.
I don't. Candace, could you send Franco to escort my daughter out? Good night, Megan.
Good night, DL.
Good night, Ms. McQueen.
Franco, my father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will. I'll show myself out.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me. You gave the order.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your daughter just told me that I'm going down for setting up Bishop? How does she even know about that?
Down. She doesn't know anything.
Don't fuck with me, McQueen.
Nobody can prove anything. It's your word against the next con. We're fine.
I still don't like her sniffing around.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan! I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen. Even though both fighters wanted it. Even though the public wanted it. And even though I would have made a ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. But we know Raymond Bishop, a fine boxer, a fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries. I am proud to announce DL McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight The champion has been demanding the fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
Good evening, and we welcome you to Las Vegas for the heavyweight championship fight between Andre Bishop and Isaac Frost here at the MGM Grand. Isaac Frost, one of the best power-punching, intimidating champions we've seen in the grand history of the sport, not long ago laid an absolute beatdown on Raymond Bishop, Andre's little brother. Now tonight, Andre seeks revenge with emotions running high, Teddy.
And that's the key word there, Joe, emotions. You know, this sport is about skills and wills, but it's also about emotion, and not the way that a lot of people think. You can't get mad and go out there and be a good fighter, be a champion. You have to control that. You get mad, your opponent takes advantage of that. This is a true test, whether or not Bishop can control those red-hot emotions.
Frost got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope.
Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, Andre Bishop. And now, fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world, Isaac Frost.
Okay. This is good. This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got one. How's little Raymond doing? So.
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds. Just survive. Let him tire himself out.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean it, kid. This guy's a friggin' animal. You see what he done to Raymond? Use your feet. Keep your hands up. Stick around for a couple of rounds and he'll get frustrated. I guarantee you.
I got it, Gus.
Underway between the unstoppable, intimidating heavyweight champion Isaac Frost and Andre Bishop. His brother Raymond didn't survive that first round. How will Andre fare? Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. And here comes Isaac Frost, as if it's a replay of his fight against Baby Bishop, getting right on the attack against Andre Bishop. Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as he goes on?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching him all night, and he's never going to find him.
That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Isaac Frost's right hand scores well that time. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. If there's one thing Isaac Frost can do is generate power. Boy, did he just deliver some power with that uppercut. Wow! Bishop hits the deck. This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
Such a special relationship through the years between trainer Gus Carisi and Andre Bishop. Now it's time for that relationship to pay off. He needs it after that bad round.
And here, get it. And here, get it.
That is a big shot. Andre Bishop is on shaky legs.
And you know what's going to hurt him now, Joe? He's such a cocky fighter, such an offensive-minded fighter. He doesn't know how to tie up.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Let's go.
Good block by Andre Bishop. Bishop's making a mockery of this right now. I mean, the guy's not even moving. He's just standing there.
Hey, look, you see people quit. You see people give up in different aspects of life. He may be doing that right now.
Guard your head. Get out of the way for those punches, man. Move your head.
Good left hand by Frost. Just like that. Scored well up top. Good looking uppercut that time. Up top with the quick hook.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help him out a little. What do you say? I want you to go downstairs and give him some power shots now. I want you to chop that wood for 3 rounds. Got it? Knock the air out of his lungs. 3 rounds. Power shots. Pound that body. You got it?
I got it. Pound that body.
Good man.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Bishop's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with. Because if he does, I think it's over.
I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ. Andre Bishop is in a bad spot right now. Oh! Trouble time for Bishop. He's going to have to beat the count.
You wonder whether or not he's going to panic here or whether or not he's going to grab on the way he should.
Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he can still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent.
Wow! Down goes Bishop.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. And round number 3 is underway. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. Good power punch. The right hand landed. Wow! And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
And it's all over. Bishop. And round number 3 is underway. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Scores big with the hook to the head. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand. Oh! How will he overcome this? Bishop is down. Andre Bishop rises to his feet.
But of course, Gus is experienced enough to know now when he gets back to the corner, he has a job to do. Not just dump cold water on him to revive him, but to tell him what he got hit with. Remove that fear a little bit from his mind that it will happen again. He can correct the mistake.
All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. Wow! Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that he's been on the canvas, so he will not panic.
And it's over! And round number 3 is underway. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it. There's that hook to the body. I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. Good right hand. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him. Oh, Bishop got mad. Wow! Andre Bishop is on the canvas.
This is where an aggressive attitude and personality hurts you, because he's probably not going to think about grabbing, and he should.
Let's go, Gamma!
So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do 2 things. One, he has to survive, kill a little bit of time, and understand why he got put down in the first place so he don't make the same mistakes.
Little head hunting with the left. Downstairs with a right hand. Oh! And Bishop goes down. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him, because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Let's see some defense.
Oh, and he digs in with a body shot. Wow. Bishop is down. Can he get up? The ref stops.
Give you 1 round, Frost.
And round number 3 is underway. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Wow! Andre Bishop is down. How will he survive this? Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive...
Oh! Wow! Bishop is on the floor.
And he's got to have the instinct of grabbing right now, not going right after the guy.
What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here.
Watch the body. That's okay. Let's go.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. Right to the body. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Oh, what an uppercut. Wow. Andre Bishop down. Will he be able to survive this? It's over. This fight is over. And round number 3 is underway. Frost scoring with that right hand. A headshot blocked. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook.
Body shot. Body shot.
All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot.
You need to block more.
Targeting a left hand to the body. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
Work the body.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop, that was a wow! Down goes Andre Bishop.
You're done.
Bishop able to get back on his feet, but will he be steady on those feet? Oh, and what an unfortunate circumstance for Andre Bishop. There is blood now coming from above his eye. His cornermen are going to need to get all over that. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Back and forth exchange. That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. Takes one, gives one. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. So Andre Bishop returns to the corner. Trainer Gus Carisi coming off of a less than stellar last round.
Of course, the job of the trainer now is calm him down, get his attention, and tell him what he did wrong.
And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. Oh! And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
That's it, the fight. And round number 3 is underway. Goes up top with the right hand. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. Wow. And Andre Bishop now rise up off the canvas. This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
Wow! Andre Bishop hits the deck. And it's over. Look at this. number 3 is underway. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. Big uppercut from Isaac Frost, who's a big man. Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here. Going to the body. Good, consistent work rate to the body of Frost. Big left hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Oh! Trouble time for Bishop. He's going to have to beat the count.
You wonder whether or not he's going to panic here, or whether or not he's going to grab on the way he should.
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Wow! Down goes Bishop. The ref is stopping this fight. And round number 3 is underway. Good flush, straight left hand. That makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Almost, wow! And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Teddy, Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit. Try to throw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit. Disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
And you can see that Andre Bishop's body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is slowing down a bit. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is key to victory tonight. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Very accurate with the overhand right. And round 3 comes to an end. Wow, what an uppercut. A good headshot landed by Isaac Frost. Great work by the big man. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Not too close, not too close.
Like the way he was able to hook to the gut there. Good-looking two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Now that backhand, the straight left hand scores well for him. right on the mark. They both decide to bring it. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Oh, what a shot upstairs.
He's going to have to grab on.
Good flush shot upstairs. What an excellent two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Scored well with the left downstairs. Bishop's not looking good. That is a... Oh! How will he overcome this? Bishop is down. It's over. The fight is over. And round number 3 is underway. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Andre Bishop. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. Great work by Isaac Frost. Too many of those punches by Isaac Frost, and this night's going to be over. I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ.
Work the body. Keep it going. Keep moving. Gotta see you coming. Keep moving, champs. Do your moves, that motherfucker. Work the body. Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go. Let's go, champ. Circle him. Keep working the body.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Frost impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shot.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Big shot, the left crashed home. Oh, he's hurt right there. Wow. Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that he's been on the canvas, so he will not panic.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. And round number 3 is underway. Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. Bishop saw this opening, or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it.
Let's see something big.
Oh, what a left hand. Wow! Bishop is down. Can he get up? Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Don't let him tap the body.
Oh, good defense. defense there. That was a fine block by Andre Bishop. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Look at this. Another power punch able to land. Oh! And Bishop goes down.
Let's go, get up!
2, 3, 4,
Go get it!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Bishop's unable to get himself a world title here tonight. And round number 3 is underway. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that he didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really... Wow! Andre Bishop is... And round number 3 is underway. His opponent, dazed and stunned, Isaac Frost lands a damaging blow to the head. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Working the body, shake it off.
Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's... Wow! Andre Bishop is on the canvas.
This is where an aggressive attitude and personality hurts you, because he's probably not going to think about grabbing, and he should.
Stand! Hurry, get up! Come on.
And it's over! And round number 3 is underway. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Oh! Wow, Bishop is on the floor.
And he's got to have to think of grabbing right now, not going right after the guy.
Bishop able to get back on his feet, but will he be steady on those feet?
I think he will, and believe it or not, I think there may be an opportunity.
Wow! Down goes Andre Bishop. And round number 3 is underway. Good combination punching by Andre Bishop. Isaac Frost left, working well that time. Flush right hand to the head. What a damaging blow. Nice. Wow! Andre Bishop down. Will he be able to survive this? Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he could still be dangerous.
Oh! And that shot puts Andre Bishop down.
Now his personality hurts him because he's going to want to get right after the guy, and he shouldn't.
7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. And round number 3 is underway. Up top with the right hand. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here. Going to the body. Good, consistent work rate to the body of Frost. Well, it's a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. Wow! Andre Bishop hits the deck.
Come on, get to your feet.
2,
up, get up!
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop. Wow! Can Andre Bishop now rise up off the canvas? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over. This fight is... And round number 3 is underway. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot, does Andre Bishop against Isaac Frost. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And you can see that Andre Bishop's body work is now having quite an effect on Frost. He is... Oh! Trouble time for Bishop. He's going to have to beat the count.
You wonder whether or not he's going to panic here, or whether or not he's going to grab on the way he should.
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and's gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Isaac Frost absorbing a hook. Bishop's landed a good solid combination. A good headshot landed by Isaac Frost. Great work by the big man. He is damaged. Wow. Down goes Bishop.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Bishop's unable to get himself a world title here tonight. Comes up short.
Joe, it reminds me of reading that great novel, The Old Man in the Sea. You don't get too many chances to get that great prize, that great trophy. Who knows if he'll ever have another chance.
number 3 is underway. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Scoring well with that hook by Andre Bishop. Comes across with a hook up top. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ. Of this, wow! And Bishop goes down.
He's been here before. He knows what to do.
3, 4, let's go. Get up. 6, 7. Focus.
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter.
Oh! How will he overcome this? Bishop is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Round number 3 is underway. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot. I don't know if Bishop saw this opening or if his trainer told him to go after it, but the body of Isaac Frost is right now an inviting target, and Bishop is taking advantage of it.
There you go.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Double jab right to the face. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. There is something called a will to win. Andre Bishop has it. He's going to find a way to overcome the damage that was done. Andre Bishop is in a bad... Wow! Bishop is down. Can he get up? The ref is stopping this fight. Bishop's unable to get him. And round number 3 is underway. Oh, and he digs in with a body shot. Does Andre... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Wow! Andre Bishop is down. How will he survive this?
Good work, kid.
3 is underway. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Well, there's one way to slow the champ. Andre Bishop with a stinging body shot to Isaac Frost. Good stuff from Andre Bishop right here. Going to the body. Good, consistent work rate to the body of Frost.
Oh, you need to block more. Keep moving, champ. Stick and move, that motherfucker. Let's go, champ. Circle him. Like the hug.
Hit the body.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Right hand downstairs. Able to land with the right. See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it. Great work by Isaac Frost. Too many of those punches by Isaac Frost. Oh, and a big right hand land. Oh! Wow, Bishop is on the floor.
And he's got to have the instinct of grabbing right now, not going right after the guy.
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Isaac Frost could shatter ribs with shots to the body like that. Frost is just much too powerful to let him land a clean body shot.
You must bring your hands up. There you go. Relax, relax, relax. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there. Move.
Andre Bishop's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't.
Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has his grab.
Wow. Andre Bishop is on the canvas.
This is where an aggressive attitude and personality hurts you, because he's probably not going to think about grabbing, and he should.
Get up. 7, 8. Come on, get to your feet.
It's over. The fight